Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV with your college football top 25 preview for week 10 of the college football season. We're talking about Saturday, November the 6th. There's actually only one true top 25 matchup this week. I'm going to get to that here in just a moment. But there's two other games that were just a bit outside of making the cut for top 25 action, one of which involves a top four playoff team. So we got to talk about that game. Hey, look, I've got a couple mid-afternoon games in the SEC for you, and then a late night or a nighttime rather Pac-12 matchup involving that top four ranked Oregon Ducks. We'll talk about them in just a moment. Quick reminder though, if you want my official best bets for this Saturday in college football, go to wagertalk.com right now and use promo code SM99. That's SM99 for Steve Merrill. And you're going to get a full month, 30 days of college football best bets every weekend, Saturday game, of course, all my weeknight games. We got a ton of those over the next few weeks for just $99. It's a fantastic time to get on board college football. I always crush November. November is here. This is the strongest month for college football. I've got my power ratings locked up. We're going to talk about them here on the video for the top three games. But if you want my official best bets, you need to go to my page each and every day, SteveMerrillWagerTalk.com. Get a full month, 30 days of my college football best bets for just $99 with promo code SM99. SteveMerrillWagerTalk.com. Hey, let's look at the first game that is the only true top 25 matchup this week. This one was a no-brainer, and it's Auburn at Texas A&M. Goes at 3:30 Eastern Saturday afternoon. And now, look, first, let's look at the power ratings once again. Power ratings favor Texas A&M by 7 in this game, and it's interesting because the advanced look-ahead line a week ago before Auburn played, of course, A&M had the bye week, was going to be A&M minus 6.5. Well, that book, some of the other books as well, opened as low as 3.5 this week. It is now up to 4.5. I'm even seeing some fives start to pop as we head towards the weekend. But once again, the line's not high enough. My power ratings favor Texas A&M by 7. So now let's look at the matchup and see if there's a reason to play A&M, and I think there is. Last week, I actually had a strong best bet on the Auburn Tigers for my clients at WagerTalk.com. We had a nice 31-20 winner. As I mentioned here in the video last week, also when we talked about that game, and I leaned towards Auburn right here in the video, free for you, I told you that not only was there some power rating value, but the situational setup really looked good because Auburn was coming off the bye week. Meanwhile, Ole Miss, Mississippi last week was playing their 5th game in 5 weeks in October, including some tough SEC opponents, including Alabama a few weeks before, LSU. They were really beat up, and there was a good spot for Auburn. Now the role is reversed. Auburn now is traveling without rest, while A&M had the bye last week. Now, on the surface, A&M had won 3 straight up and against the spread heading into the bye. Normally, teams like that don't need a bye week, but late in the season, heading into November, I think it's a positive. I think they keep that momentum going. So it's a good situational setup for Texas A&M this week. And then on top of that, we do get some line value as my power ratings make the line 7. It's currently only 4.5. Texas A&M worth a look at 3:30 Eastern Saturday afternoon. Hey, we're going to stay right in the SEC. Now, there's no other true top 25 head-to-head matchups this week, but this one just missed the cut as both Mississippi State and Arkansas are getting some votes in the top 25 poll. They're both kind of in the top 30 right now. So this is a good game to talk about at 4 o'clock Eastern Saturday afternoon, and that's Mississippi State at Arkansas. First, let's look at my power ratings once again in this game. And right now, my power ratings actually favor Arkansas by 7.5. The line has been holding steady all week at -5. So here again, there is some value with the SEC home favorite based on my power ratings. Once again, I make the line 7.5. The current line is only 5. So the betting value is with Arkansas. And let's look at the matchup here. Now, Mississippi State, a terrible running team, one of the worst rushing attacks in college football. 54 rushing yards per game, 2.6 yards per carry. Now facing a good Arkansas defense that's above average both against the run and pass. So basically, I don't see Mississippi State getting anything on the ground in this game. Meanwhile, Arkansas averaging almost 250 yards. They're averaging almost 200 yards more, almost double the yards per carry. Now, I know it's a modern era of college and pro football where passing matters more than the rushing yardage. Back when I started 25 years ago in 1996 as a full-time professional handicapper, if we'd seen this kind of rushing dominance and a 5-point spread, it would have been one of the strongest plays of the year. So it doesn't work quite as well as it used to, but we do still have a huge rushing edge for Arkansas in this game, and I think that will be the difference in this one. And Mississippi State doesn't exactly throw the ball well either. Arkansas, a much better offensive team. Really, two teams are pretty equal defensively. This line is too cheap. Once again, I make Arkansas 7.5. The current line is only 5. Second game in a row here in the video. I like the home team laying the points in the SEC matchup. Take a look at Arkansas -5. That goes at 4 o'clock Eastern Saturday afternoon. Going to get to that nighttime Pac-12 matchup between Oregon and Washington State here in just a moment. Quickly, though, I want to remind you that if you want college football for the next 30 days and nights, now's the time to do it. It's a fantastic promo code, a fantastic discount. Get a full 30 days of every college football best bet I release each and every day and night for the next month for just $99 with promo code SM99. That's Steve Merril, SM99. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. 30 days of college football for just $99 with promo code SM99. Hey, get to my page quicker with shortcut code WT.buzz/SM. Let's look at the final game for this video. Now, once again, not a true top 25 head-to-head matchup because Washington has underachieved this year. This was a team that was a preseason favorite in the Pac-12. They're just 4-4 straight up, so they're not ranked right now, but they're still a dangerous opponent. Oregon, of course, is ranked. You look at the AP poll, they're only 7th, but in the playoff poll or the playoff computer system, the actual playoff rankings that came out for the first time this week, Oregon is 4th. So as of now, Oregon is a playoff team. I don't thoroughly agree with that. The betting markets are interesting in this one. It makes the line 7. My power ratings don't agree either. They make the line only 6. Once again, the line has risen a bit from the opening number. We look here earlier in the week. Oregon opened about 6.5. It is hitting, as I said, on that key number of 7 now. So at 7 or more, I think we could start to take a look at this home dog. Once again, Washington, as I mentioned, is vastly underachieved this season. The 4-4 straight up record, a huge disappointment. That's why they're 2-6 against the spread. In fact, both of these teams have been money burners this year. They're combined 11-5 straight up, but combined 5-11 against the spread. Oregon 3-5. Washington, as I mentioned, just 2-6. And the reason's been because the offense has struggled. They're 7-1 to the under. 7 of their 8 games have gone under the total this year, and that's because they're averaging less than 23 points a game, barely over 5 yards per play. So look, no question Oregon has the offensive edge in this game, but Washington has the defensive edge, and they qualify as a good defensive dog in this game. They give up less than 19 points a game, less than 5 yards per play. Once again, my power ratings make the line 6. It's currently 7, so we do get a little bit of value with Washington, and I think you can make a case for him as a live defensive home dog here, a team that is definitely underachieved this year. Maybe that upset win at Stanford last week will kickstart some momentum. They're off back-to-back wins now. Big home game for Washington. This very well could be their bowl game. It also is a huge game to get them bowl eligible, as they have to go 6-6 overall or better. They have to win at least 2 of these last 4 games. I think the Washington Huskies at 7 or more, that's where the line value is in this one. And once again, I don't consider Oregon a true top 4 playoff team. We'll see if they're exposed this week. Hey, that game goes at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Saturday night. Hey, those are 3 games, probably the 3 biggest college football games this week. There's some other big games on the board as well. More importantly, there's some strong best bets on the board for Saturday. I've got my Saturday college football best bets locked and loaded right now in advance for you at wagertalk.com. Get them right now. Get the best possible line in all these matchups and take advantage of promo code SM99. That gets you the next 30 days and nights. Every college football best bet that I'm personally using are the same games my clients receive, the same games I've won consistently with for the past 25 years as a full-time professional handicapper. I've been doing this for a quarter century. Put my expertise to work for you and get a great introductory rate for the next 30 days of college football for just $99. SM99, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Thanks for watching. As always, don't forget college basketball starts next week on Tuesday. I started 17-4 in college hoops last year, off to a 14-5, 75% in the NBA this year. Don't forget about basketball. I know we're talking football here, but basketball just as hot and profitable. Also, don't forget about my NFL Fade the Public video, which will be available this weekend right here on Wager Talk TV. Click subscribe, and if you want an instant alert when that Fade the Public video is locked and loaded, be the first to watch it by clicking the bell. You'll get an instant alert. So subscribe, click the bell for instant alerts, give this video a thumbs up, and most importantly, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on these 3 big college football matchups. Let me know who you like this week in college football. Comment below. I read each and every one of them, and I reply back. Subscribe, like, comment below, and tune in this weekend for my NFL Fade the Public video right here on Wager Talk TV. Best of luck. I'll talk to you again soon.